Hi, this is Steve with All About Gutters and Gutterglove of Washington, and wanted to compare and contrast the Gutterglove Pro with this product here known as Leaf Filter. Leaf Filter has some cool engineering to it. It's got we call these things here ribs, and it's got the stainless steel mesh, and it has a drip edge. And the deal is with this one is we were asked by the customer to remove it and put Gutterglove Pro on for the main reason is because water eventually was not getting into the gutter. What happened is algae and mildew grew on the bottom side of the mesh to the point where the water couldn't go in at a fast enough rate. So this could be remedied by someone pressure washing the top of the gutter guard, but they chose to not deal with that problem anymore. So the thing about this gutter guard is that some of the negative things about the gutter guard is it's made out of a vinyl. It's a vinyl product, and which in one way is good. It's never going to corrode, but the bottom line is it's going to have quite a bit of expansion and contraction. And what that tends to happen is this expands and contracts at a different rate than the stainless steel mesh, and that puts stress along here where they got this goopy caulking on there, and so this tends to warp. And in fact, we can just see here we got a little warpage. Even though this is only about 1.5 feet, and a little hard to tell, but you can see the bowing here of the mesh. Here it's come loose a little bit, so there's some bowing there, but this is very common. Over time it tends to bow and warp. And another thing is that there tends to be striping off the outer edge of the gutter wherever there's a joint, because water tends to go over this area. So anyway, it's a good idea. It's got some good features to it. I think it works better in a dry climate, preferably a dry and cool climate if there's such a thing. And the other thing is comparing this one to the Gutterglove Pro, which we'll compare to in just a moment. I can figure this thing out. I'll tell you what. This is a good idea here. How they've got this lip coming up to the drip edge that helps prevent debris from getting up there. That's a good thing. But I wanted to point out how the Gutterglove even goes a step farther. Okay, there we go. That's how it's generally installed. So that's pretty good. But notice the level. It has a downward-outward pitch. But compare that to the Gutterglove Pro. And this is on a low-pitch roof, demonstration roof. If the roof were steeper, this would be even steeper. And if the roof were steeper, this would not be steeper. So that's why I like the Gutterglove Pro over this gutter guard. Now the Gutterglove Pro has larger holes, much larger than here, and yet fir needles still cannot get in, nor can roof grit. Those are two big issues. Roof grit, seed pods, you just can't get in there. And so it's really important to keep that stuff out and still allow for aeration so that algae and mildew won't grow. Also, the larger holes allows for higher volume of water to go in. Another thing is that on this there's no corrosion of the aluminum or stainless steel because there's no aluminum. What's really common on a mesh gutter guard when you have aluminum and stainless steel is there's going to be some corrosion. On Gutterglove Pro, however, because it's an anodized aluminum product, it's pre-corroded. So in other words, it's not going to corrode, essentially is what that means. It's a product that is essentially not going to have corrosion. There may be a minuscule amount where the mesh hits the ribs here over time, but it's not going to be a significant issue. This product here is very, very sturdy. It's never going to warp or twist. It is well designed, and it's a good value for the money. Both these products are pricey. Generally though, we're able to sell the Gutterglove Pro for less than our competitor sells this. And if it was me, I would go for this one over that one.